Hello, everyone. Oh my goodness. Focus? Focus. It's not focusing. Oh, is it? It keeps beating. Well, I'm sorry about that. Focus. Focus. There we go. Focused. So, good morning. Well, good afternoon, actually. So I'm recording finally um, on my table, the table that I do work on. It's a bit weird because when I was younger, I used to do so much work on this table, and then after a while, I transferred to my other table, and that was just so small and really difficult to record stuff. And here we are. Okay, it's all blurry again. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Look, I want to talk about some stuff. First and foremost, thank you so much for 1,800 subscribers. I know the numbers are fluctuating right now. Currently, it's 1,817, which is fantastic, marvelous. But the only problem is that the numbers keep fluctuating, so I'm going to keep posting stuff. It's been fluctuating for years. You know, time to time, I would be stuck on like 100 and uh, no, 1,300 and something subscribers. And then I'll keep losing subscribers. I wouldn't really gain as much, and I would be posting a lot of content, just clicking a pin. So I'm sorry right now, it's just not focusing. Okay, the reason why it's not focusing is because my tripod is broken. I forgot to title this video, oh my gosh. Um, I don't really have a proper title anyways, but wow, um, this tripod is actually broken. It's kind of like, well, it's been doing this since last year. It's been moving on its own. First, I had an issue with one of the screws, and now I have an issue with the head of this tripod, because if I just slowly lift it up, it comes out. The entire thing comes out, and it even fell down today, and the light part came out, almost came out. So that's a bit annoying. But anyways, all right, let's start talking about some stuff. So on on Friday, guys, we had a power problem, which basically meant that I couldn't use the internet. You know, I think I made a video. I think so. I edited something, and then, or maybe I was editing something when the power went off. But still, regardless, regardless, the power came back on during the night, and then it went off in the morning of Saturday. So for like over 10 hours, we had no power on Saturday, and I had no idea what to do. It was quite boring, but thankfully I had some books to finish. And I started reading this book, I think last year, and then I would procrastinate reading this until Saturday. I decided to challenge myself and finish the entire thing. You know what? It was worth it. There are reasons why I procrastinate reading. One of the reasons is obvious. I just feel like I want to do something else. However, you know what? It's better to lose yourself in a book than to lose yourself doing something really stupid. All right then. So let me give you an update on my own book, because if you guys don't know, I've been working on some stuff for such a long time. In fact, if you watch my old videos from 2 years ago or 3 years ago, you would find out that I've been working on some books for such a long time. Those books I decided to put on hold because those books, they needed really really good ideas to complete them. And even though I have some good ideas now, I just have to really go back in and finish them. But I'm giving that entire idea a rest. Well, actually, there were two ideas. Gyat, damn, Gyat, Gyat. um, okay, so I've really enjoyed editing YouTube shorts, and recently my YouTube shorts um, that featured Andrew Cake. Let's just call him that, Andrew Cake. What happened was, where has your excuse me, where has your 411 vanilla swirl strawberry muffin drop looking ass been my whole life? Oh my goodness. Um, sorry. Okay, okay, it's okay. Anyways, so I postponed my previous book ideas because I didn't have the perfect concept at the time, but now I can go back easily and finish them. However, However, I am working on a brand new idea, and this time I plan to finish it. So, originally, I was working on my notebook, but the problem with working on a notebook is that it's not that I'm typing slow, it's that I am extremely prone to distractions. And anytime I would write a paragraph, I would be so distracted. So, it's not that good, really. So what I decided to do is use a book instead, the old-fashioned way. I know, and I actually had these books for some time, but I've been using them just a bit for writing, and I then decided to go back to the notebook. That was a horrible idea because writing over here is much better. And you may be thinking, "Wow, look at that! Look at all of that writing. It's it's completely unreadable." No, I can read some of it, so I can understand my writing. The problem with writing on the paper, though, is that sometimes the pages tear when you're trying to erase stuff, which kind of sucks because honestly, I'm trying my best. So, yeah, I am using pencil after all, and honestly, I might as well just transfer to pen because pen is slightly better. You know, I spent most of my life writing using a pen, and a pencil I used to use back in the day, but then, that was in school, and then I transferred to using pen, and the pen is just mightier than the pencil. But you can't erase stuff really, so that's the big problem. There are some pens that have erasers, but regardless, those pens are hard to find, so I might as well just stick with pencils for now. Anyways, so I've been using paper for a while. It's great. I can actually finish like 5 to 6 pages, sometimes even 10 pages a day. Um, so I have to continue. And this is the first draft, by the way. It's the first draft. The second and third draft will be done digitally instead of using another book because that's just going to waste paper. So I'm not really changing that much with these drafts. I'm just going in, writing and writing and writing, and trying my best not to go back and erase so much stuff. I have erased stuff, but I haven't erased so much. Compare that to a notebook where if I hate a paragraph, I can just restart altogether. But this, it feels like I have to keep going and going. And with any mistake I've made with the paragraph, let's just say I get a better idea. You could say a few hours later, I don't want to erase all of it. I'll just keep it in and I will change it on the second edit. So the second edit will be done on my phone, and I plan to at least add a bit of stuff because there's a lot of paper over here. There's just so much of paper and so much of stuff over here that I like, and so much of stuff that needs to change. Certain sentences, certain things need to be compressed, certain things need to be extended. I feel like certain things need to be completely rearranged. There's a couple of paragraphs written that need to be like sorted in a different in a different manner because some of these paragraphs seem like they would be much better suited to be, you know, maybe presented earlier or stuff like that. Um, I just have to keep changing stuff, really. But that's for the second draft. The third draft will be like a final edit, and then I have to publish it to an editor. So I have an editor in mind. However, I just have to save up for that. Regardless, I want to get my work quick as possible. And the thing is that this book might be really long. It might be like maybe 300 pages, which isn't that big compared to larger books. But the problem is that, this is going to be the beginning of a series. And since it's going to be around 300 pages, it makes no sense for me to publish it so quickly because it's going to cost a lot of money. So my plan is to, my plan, let me find a free page somewhere over here. My plan is to at least publish a smaller book first, a small, you could say 175-page book, something to the size of this, you know, something to the size of this. Like if you cut out all the images on this book, obviously the book will be even shorter. But still, I want to go, like you could say, maybe 166 pages, maybe 164 or something like that, for at least just one book to publish. And then when the book goes through, that would generate money, that would generate income, so I can publish like my larger books, which will have like 300 pages and up. So yeah, I just feel like that's the best way to go about it because it's just a bit more smarter. That way, it'll be cheaper to edit, and whatever I make from here will be able to fund the more important series. And I think that's just what I'm trying to do right now, because there's no way I can publish this right early. I want the book to be published this year, but obviously I don't think it should be my first book to ever be published. I think it should be possibly my second. Hopefully it is my second or third. Um, because I want to publish more books. I want to just go out and keep publishing stuff, just publish and go crazy. I am going to be using Amazon. I'm not going to be using any digital issue whatsoever. I will be publishing only physically, which does have its drawbacks if you think about it, because obviously people have to pay a bit more for shipping. But the problem with digital is that people can easily steal your work and publish it elsewhere. So I might as well just publish my own physical copies first. And honestly, I don't really plan on just uploading digitally anywhere else. But first, it'll be on Amazon. Then I will transfer to publishing physically using other publishers, other self-publishing, by the way. I want some of my books to be in certain bookstores. That's where a lot of people get their books. It makes no sense for me to just stick to Amazon if I want to grow. So the best thing for me to do is start off on Amazon and use Amazon, but then also have a secondary self-publishing website that actually publishes worldwide and into bookstores. That's the plan. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Um, Honestly, I just hope my plan works. So I'm going to be trying to post as much as I can on this channel because it's really fun. It's just really fun to post. However, I don't think I'll even reach my goal of 10 million views on this channel. It's going to be a long shot, but hopefully I get to reach it before June. I really hope I get to reach it. Anyways, bye. Thank you so much for watching.